Welcome to another edition of From the Front Lines, where we discuss both the day-to-day and one-of-a-kind issues facing real estate managers. Our topic today is a brand new tool, the Real Estate Tech Tracker, coming out of MIT. I'm here with James Scott, lead researcher at the MIT Real Estate Innovation Lab. Welcome, James.
Good morning, Suzanne. Thank you so much for having me.
James, first, can you tell us a bit about the MIT Real Estate Innovation Lab?
Sure. My position at the Real Estate Innovation Lab is lead researcher. What it is and how it came about 5 or 6 years ago, it was really the brainchild of a couple of fantastic individuals, Professor Dennis Frenchman and Dr. Andrea Chagoo, and they came together in about 2015 to really try to propose something that we were all feeling, and they just kind of really put a name to it. And that was this new evolution or wave of real estate technology. Depending on who you ask, this is maybe the version 3.0 of prop tech or real estate technology. And what they were discovering was, with all of the new technologies that were coming in and kind of started to implement themselves within the built environment, there was no real research platform for what was actually taking place in the marketplace. So their idea was to merge the Center of Real Estate at MIT with MIT's very well-known technological capabilities and research capabilities to give a platform that people could kind of get a better understanding of not only what was taking place, but what was behind, and this is a very overused term, but what was behind the hype, and try and really evaluate and try and understand the metrics that were involved, and really try to use data as well to get a better handle of what was taking place within this new evolution of our wave of technological innovation that we were seeing. So that's really what the Innovation Lab is and was. And it's, of course, it's morphed over the years into lots of different projects. We have a number of different partners and facilitators that we work with on a number of different on many different projects. And it's really, to be fair, we're very lucky in that we get to be on the cutting edge of a lot of the different products and processes that are out there in the marketplace. Especially being at MIT, it kind of gives us a sort of a first glance into a lot of the technologies that are being developed and coming through.
And to that end, we're here today to talk about a very exciting new tool that you're planning to launch, the Real Estate Tech Tracker. So what led to the development of this tool?
It was because that we were seeing so many new technologies and new products and processes in the marketplace. And I'm not talking about products that are from a particular company, but I actually mean general purpose technologies when I'm talking about this. And we realized there was no real database or understanding of what was out there. Because we were seeing so much of it even taking place within the university that we were in as well. So the Tech Tracker itself was developed to create sort of an information and analytics web tool, and it was developed by us, at the Real Estate Innovation Lab as part of also an outcome from an advanced sort of an interactive and extensive educational experience with JLL. So what happened was, we were able to combine all of our research and educational capabilities with JLL's real-world experience and understanding of the marketplace to really give a better understanding and provide the information of all of these new technologies that we were seeing. And what it does, or what we hope it does, is it provides insight into where these technologies essentially come from and more importantly, where they're going. So, it's not just an information, kind of database or encyclopedia of what's out there, but we also have kind of to the next level, and we use our own proprietary algorithms that help predict, or hopefully how they predict how these technologies are advancing and developing to really meet the biggest needs of the real estate market that everyone is facing today.
And so how do you think it will benefit those in the real estate industry? What will it do exactly, and what will it bring to our audience?
What we hope it does is, the real estate industry is unlike anything else in that it takes so long to build a product, through the entitlement process to the construction phase. Then when you have something on the ground that's a stabilized asset, that could be many years with from start to even getting to that particular point. And then you have the property management aspect of maintaining and understanding that building, through over the course of its useful existence. So what we hope to provide a picture of what are the new things that are out there that maybe are not necessarily here today, or will be here today, but will be important to you as people within the real estate industry, that you can think about to implement within all of the different products and assets that you have that are going to be important, that are going to be important over the future. And what we really want to do is really try to go behind the media hype to really kind of scout and track and then obviously predict the technologies that have the potential to make the biggest impact. Because if you have an understanding of what's coming and what's going to be important, then you can try to implement it within that stage, as I was trying to, I was talking about earlier, so that you have the optionality and understanding of where your building and your assets going to be in a few years' time. So within the tracker itself, we really hope to provide kind of a better understanding of where technologies are, as well as everything else. Because for lots of people, they hear about numerous different general purpose technologies that is the next big wave and it's the most important thing. And lots of times, I'll have people come to me and say, I need something and I need it now. And for example, I might need. I hear blockchain is really big. I need to know how I had to get this into my company or into my building. What we hope to do with the tech tracker is provide an understanding of what that technology is, of what it's capable of doing, and how it's important to you, how it's going to affect the built environment, and then have an understanding of when is it important to implement that technology. Is it something that's here today? Is it something that I need to know about now? Is it something that I need to know maybe a couple of years from now, or is it something that it's a little bit far out there and it's a little bit kind of sci-fi and it's still in its development phase, so I don't need to think about that as as an important function for today. It's just it's a number of years down the road. Does that make sense?
It does, and it sounds like this will be a really valuable resource to the industry. So James, when will the tool go live and how will people be able to access it?
The tool has gone live in a special format, in a beta format, and it's been worked on with a number of people at MIT and with JLL. People will be able to access it online themselves. Like, you should just through Google, you'll be able to find it, but also you'll be able to access it through the MIT Real Estate Innovation Labs webpage as well.
Fantastic. Anything else you'd like to share about the real estate tech tracker?
It's a very personal thing to me because I've been working on this for the last number of years. And I'm extremely excited to see this all come together and grow. And I have to say that watching it kind of develop has been absolutely incredible, seeing the development of it. But really, my favorite part of it is now being able to showcase all of these fantastically cool new technologies that people they think they know about, or they hear little bits about them. It's providing that space for them to be able to actually get it, to find out what it's all about, and really kind of hopefully understand how that technology is important to the built environment. That's one of the other things I probably didn't allude to, is that we're not just doing a database of technologies. The technologies themselves have to relate to the built environment and have to have some sort of effect on the built environment for it to be showcased within this. So that's why we feel it's going to be something that's of true value to the lots of different stakeholders within the built environment.
Very exciting, and I'm sure our audience will look forward to exploring this new tool. Again, the tool can be found through the MIT Center for Real Estate. That's mitcre.mit.edu. Thank you so much, James.
Brilliant. Listen, thank you so much, Sam.
Visit IREM.org for more knowledge to take on real estate management's most dynamic challenges. That's www.irem.org.